comfort food that's healthy.
That's what we're told.
We've got a dessert made with fresh fruit, no refined sugar, and protein-rich quinoa flakes. Okay, we're gonna see how it tastes,
Yes.
right? Welcome the author of the Allergen-Free Baker's Handbook, How to Bake Without Gluten, Wheat, Dairy, Eggs, Soy, Peanuts, Tree Nuts, or Sesame, Cybele Pascal. Hi, Cybele.
Hi,
Great
thanks for
book.
having me.
Thank you for having me. People are very grateful you've created this book. Now, this is what we're gonna make. What do you call that?
That's a maple apple crumble, and it's made with an unusual topping that's made from quinoa flakes, which I chose to use because I heard you love quinoa.
I love quinoa. I eat it all the time.
So I've brought that in for you guys to try today.
List all the ingredients.
So I'll walk you guys through this.
Okay.
We're gonna start out with, this is what you use to make the crumble topping, and this is my basic gluten-free flour mix. It's a recipe in my book, but it's also gonna be on your website so people can find it there.
Excellent.
It's made with superfine brown rice flour, potato starch, tapioca starch. These are the quinoa flakes, which are a fantastic ingredient. This is xanthan gum, cinnamon, and this is maple sugar, and last but not least, this is a dairy-free, soy-free vegetable shortening.
Oh my goodness. Okay, and then over here?
This is our filling, so these are just raisins.
Right.
Freshly squeezed lemon juice, maple syrup, cornstarch, a little more cinnamon, and then our delicious Granny Smith apples.
Yummy.
We use 6 for this recipe. I cut up 4, and you guys are gonna do the final 2 for us.
Okay.
So let's get started. What should we do first?
I'm gonna have you guys core the apples. These are these awesome new cores that Crate and Barrel is
She gave us our own little
selling.
working station.
So what you wanna do is put this around this little,
Okay, yes.
Are you okay?
yeah.
Okay, here we go.
And you're gonna press down really hard.
There.
Awesome.
Whoa.
Look at that.
I need one of these
Great job.
things.
That was cool.
And now I need you guys to, if there's any like leftover core, you can use the paring knife to cut that out. And then if you can cut these into pieces about that size, little tiny bite-sized pieces,
we can
and
do that.
throw it in the bowl for me, that would be great.
Okay.
Okay.
So while you guys are doing that, I'm gonna mix up this crumble topping.
Okay, now what is the quinoa flakes replacing? Like,
This is what I'm using in place of oats.
Oh,
now,
got it.
you can now get gluten-free oats, but I'm using quinoa flakes because they're a complete protein, so this is a fantastically nutritious grain.
Got it.
So,
And it's available at most stores, most grocery stores,
you can now get this at Whole Foods. You can get it at lots of larger supermarkets in the natural food section. And people don't quite know how to bake with it yet, so that's one of the reasons I chose to bring it on, is to show you how you can use this in a gluten-free recipe that tastes delicious.
Now, you started this, is it because your son had food allergies?
I started this 8 years ago when my oldest son, Lennon, was diagnosed with multiple severe food allergies. And basically everybody in my family, that's xanthan gum. This is xanthan gum I just put in, which is great for structure.
Family. Oh, you probably recognize her husband. He was in Rent, Adam Pascal, in the movie, too. Those are your 2 kids?
Yes.
Oh, they're adorable. So he realized he had severe food allergies?
He was diagnosed with severe food allergies, and we were all put on these sort of elimination diets, avoidance diets, and I really changed the way I cooked from scratch to avoid the top food allergens, and I started writing down my recipes. This is the maple sugar that I'm using in place of brown sugar. You could use brown sugar if you wanted to, but
let's add that in.
It has a wonderful flavor. So I really changed the way I was cooking and baking and started writing down recipes, and then eventually I had enough for a book. And I thought, well, I might as well just publish this for the people out there who need recipes that are like me.
And does he feel better?
Yes, much better. He still has some food allergies, but he's outgrown his dairy and soy, but he still has a lot of food allergies.
But now he can enjoy some of these alternatives.
That's awesome.
And you shouldn't tell them, right? You shouldn't tell your kid, hey, this is gluten-free, you'll love it.
One of the things I want to stress about this recipe, all of the recipes in my book, all 100 of them, if you don't want to tell people that they're allergen-free, gluten-free, vegan,
don't tell them.
Nobody has to know. I brought this to a dinner party a couple weeks ago. I didn't tell anybody.
And
they loved it. It disappeared.
Let's assemble this.
Okay, now I need one of you guys to help me drizzle.
Okay.
So you're going to drizzle in this dairy-free, soy-free vegetable shortening that we're using in place of butter. Slight chance of drizzle. We're going to clump this. That's lovely. You're doing a great job. So we want a nice, large, uneven crumb, just like you would have when you're doing a crumble topping with regular wheat flour or with oats.
Okay.
That's great. Now I need you guys to assemble the filling for me.
Yeah, let's do that.
So if you want to put the apples.
Just dump those in right now? Okay.
Oh, no, wait, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
No worries. Raisins.
Hold on. Take 2.
Take 2.
We're going to add the raisins.
Right, okay. Good dumping.
Okay.
We gotta get this
you can actually just
I want to
throw
try
it all
this
in.
before the end.
Lemon juice.
Lemon juice.
Drizzle the lemon juice.
Okay.
Maple syrup.
There you go. Looks good. Looks
Which
good.
you could use agave nectar if you chose to instead. That's cornstarch. If you can't have corn, some people have corn allergies. You could use potato starch or tapioca starch in place of that.
Okay. They're always
And
substitutes
that is
for.
the half a teaspoon of cinnamon that's remaining.
So let's just explain. You would put this on the bottom.
Exactly.
Then put the crumble on top.
This is a greased baking dish. I've used a little of the dairy-free, soy-free
All the
vegetable
instructions
shortening.
are on our website. We gotta try it because I gotta see if it's just as good. It smells delicious.
Smell that.
But we're out
Smell
of
that
time, though.
cinnamon.
The
So what you got for
Allergen-Free
the show?
Baker's Handbook.
We'll see you Monday.
Guys, thank you, Cybele.